Hi everyone, 2B Luigi's here at last with my Pokemon Leaf Green Let's Play. So let's jump right into it. I said a couple of weeks ago that I originally was doing Leaf Green, but because of circumstances, this game has, well, I'm just going to say it's different, okay? So let's start a new game, because my videos were originally on my last channel, but I didn't save them over because there were problems with this game that I had to fix, so you'll see why. Now, we don't need to know any of this. Okay, message in the trainer world, you're about to travel. I'm just not going to start with that. Alright, so let's begin the game. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, are you a boy or are you a girl? To be a girl is tempting, but I think I'll stay as a boy. So, let's begin. What's your name? Well, I'll call myself what I always call myself. My real name. There we go. Right, so that's your name. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since we were both babies. What's his name again? Oh, really? You're his grandfather and you don't even remember your own grandson's name. Wow. I'm speechless. What kind of grandfather? Right, to be a grandfather. Was it Gary? Yes it was. That's right, I remember now. His name is Gary. Right. Okay, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. The world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. And so he uses his shrink ray to shrink me down to microscopic size, where we're squashed down to a tiny sprite. What the heck, I'll just get on with it. We are now in Pallet Town where the game starts. This is history in making people. It's a remake of the very first Pokemon game, Green and Red. And if you're smart enough to remember the first game, you'll know that there's a potion in the PC here, which I just withdrew. And now we are going to get our starter Pokemon. And when I said I was working on this game, it is because I have been working on this game. This isn't actually the real Leaf Green. Well, it is, but it's been modified slightly by me. For example, hold on, I'll tell you, mate. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know. Here, come with me. So, Professor Oak is dragging me by the ear to his lab. We go into here and he goes up ahead and I follow him. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Matt. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are inside these Pokeballs. When I was a young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Oh, be patient, Gary. You can have one too. All right. Well, before I go any further, I'm just gonna use the options to have the text go fast, and I'll change the frame type to green because green's my favorite color. Okay, so here's our 3 stars. We have a choice between Bulbasaur. It's very nice. Squirtle, and of course, Charmander. Okay, I'm going to go with Bulbasaur because I always go with Bulbasaur. He's my favorite of the 3. But don't say that, no, you're picking the easy route. Bulbasaur is the easy way. Well, no, actually, I'm just going with Bulbasaur because I like it, okay? Bulbasaur is good, I admit, for the starting of the game, but I'm just picking him because he's my favorite starter. So, shame on you. Okay, this Pokemon is really quite energetic. I received Bulbasaur from Professor Oak, and naturally, I don't want to give a nickname. Naturally, Gary picks the one I'm weak against. Gary received Charmander. Isn't that like saying, go on, choose between 3 Pokemon, no matter which one you choose, I'll give my grandson the better one. That's the rule of this world. Okay, so let's check my Bulbasaur quickly before we go any further. Okay, so male, level 5, 19, has a lonely nature, and overgrown, and he always tackle and growl. Okay, so let's begin, people. Now you'll see why this game is so different from any natural Leaf Green. Wait, Matt, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. I don't want to take you on. Okay, so we don't have a choice here. Here's our first battle against Gary Oak. And here's where you're seeing the changes. The whole battle scene has been completely upgraded to look like it does from the DS system. I've even taken the liberty of using sprites and everything. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Matt, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? Yes, I have, thank you very much. A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. Trainers, what makes the other trainers' Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0, wins! But rather than talking about it, you'll learn from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. I already know how to do this. Okay, so here's the new system up. I've revamped the HP bars, I've revamped the background, the battle scene, the front and back sprites of most Pokemon. The game is not finished yet, okay? So, most sprites, I haven't finished yet. I've done probably all the sprites in the data up to about... I've done up to... Let me think... I've done up to Poliwrath. No, I've done up to Machamp. I've done up to Machamp, so that's roughly about over 100 sprites done, because I had to do both front and back, so multiply that by 2 by 50, okay? So I've done quite a lot. So I have a lot more to do. There's about 302 sprites to do, because there are 151 Pokemon in Kanto. So, they're not done, but by the time I get to the part where you'll see them, they will be done. I'm going to be working on this game as I am playing it on this walkthrough. So, just to clarify, guys, I will put this game up for download. I will put up this hack for download once it's finished, and then you can play it to your heart's content, okay? And I'll also release the sprites I drew for, you know, hacking purposes, in case you guys want to hack Fire Red Green or Ruby and Sapphire or whatever. Okay, so we win the battle with real ease, but we'll start with level 6. And that's Gary Oak finished! What a twist! Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! Matt got $80 for winning. Or Pokédollars. Excellent! If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle with other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Matt, Gramps, smell you later. Yes, you're typical Nelson Mutz. Alright, so now, the next step is to go to Viridian City, which I'm going to do now. And you'll notice a few other changes here, like for instance, the windows and the ceilings here have been kind of changed and given them more color. I've changed the trees, and I made the tall grass actually look like grass rather than bushes, so it looks a little bit like Heart Gold, okay? I'm only going to be adding the battle scenes and the attack animations, but I'm not actually going to edit the overworld graphics besides the grass and the trees, so sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we come across our first wild Pokemon, and it's a female Pidgey at level 4. I am not going to use Pidgey for my first Pokemon, because I used to, but I don't want it this time. So I'll just kill this Pidgey for the moment, because, you know, it's, I can't tell, does Pidgey remind you more of a chicken, or does it more of a pigeon? I can't tell. It has characteristics of both, so when I first showed it to someone else, they thought it was a chicken, so I don't know. Maybe it's a pigeon, a chick pigeon, or a pig chick, I don't know. Well, anyway, that's Pidgey gone, and we get EXP. Maybe we get to level 7. Do we, or do we not? Ah, darn it! Alright, so, we still have a bit more to do. Let's keep going, and make it to Viridian City. I'm on the road to Viridian City! Okay, another Pidgey. Level 2, male. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch it. The first Pokemon I'll probably catch will probably be a Weedle, and then I'll evolve it into a Beedrill, and then... I kind of have my Pokemon planned out. I'll catch a Weedle first, and then a Pikachu, because, you know, not because I like Pikachu, I absolutely despise him in the anime. Believe it or not, I may be a Pokemon fan, but I'm actually despising the anime at this point. It's just gotten too repetitive. The black and white ones are getting okay, but still. I'm only catching Pikachu because he's a good Pokemon. I might replace him with Magneton or not, because Magneton technically is my favorite electric type, but nah. Why are my Tackles missing so much? Alright, so, I'm just gonna finish this Pidgey again. 3 Pidgeys in a row. We haven't come across one Rattata, which is quite surprising. And, you know... Good! Okay, so... I'm very weak. I need to get to a Pokemon Center. I just hope, the Pokemon Center doesn't blow up from any Pikachu radiation. Like, no, what the heck did I just say? Oh, and yes, I did change the, graphics for the Pokemon Center in the Mart. Just because, well, it seemed appropriate at the time. Hey, you came from Pallet-Town! You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And I received Oak's parcel from the Pokemon Mart clerk. I put the parcel? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we got the parcel, and we have to give it to Oak. So, Did I just lag a bit? I don't know, maybe it's the video recorder or something. I'm not quite sure. Is something wrong with the data? I hope not, because if there's something wrong with the game, I'm going to be very worried. Okay, take a Pokemon for a few seconds. Oh dear. I hope this is the recorder, not the game, because this doesn't sound right. Oh dear. Actually, you know what, guys? I'll stop recording here and I'll get back to you in a few minutes, okay? Hey guys, sorry about that. Apparently it was the recorder. Okay, so let's get back to this. I've just healed my Pokemon. Bulbasaur, anyway. So let's go back and give our parcel to Professor Oak. I'll just skip ahead here, just jump in the ramps. It is the recorder. It may lag a few times. You see, when I was recording Pokemon White, I was using the built-in emulator recorder, but I'm not using the built-in emulator recorder in this because it desyncs after a while, so it's kind of crappy. I'm using Fraps to record this, so it might lag a few times, but you know, it'll be good enough. Okay, so we're back here with Professor Oak, and we give him his parcel. Oh, Matt, how is your old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. No crap. What's that? You have something for me? Matt delivered Oak's parcel, and by the sound of the music, it must have been a TM of some kind. Sorry. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order, thank you. Custom Pokeball? I'm sorry, but I don't think you can get a Pokeball custom made. I think you can only get them made from, what's his name? His name is Azalea Town. Kurt? That's it, yes. Alright. Gramps! Oh, I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request for both of you. On this desk here is my invention, the Pokedex. I don't think you invented the Pokedex, but I'll buy it. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Matt and Gary, take these with you. And I received the Pokedex from Professor Oak. Huzzah! You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain and complete this data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Matt received 5 Pokeballs. Good, so I can start catching these monsters. And imprison them. Like we always do. Yay! Well, a wild Pokemon appears. It's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape, and you have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't get the job done. You do it for me, I'm just giving my burdens to you. I mean, you're 10-year-old, I'm pretty sure you can look after yourselves, travel around and pay your bills and survive in the wild. I have complete confidence! I did that at my age! So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it to me. Matt, I hate to say this, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a map from my sis. I'll try not to lend you one, Matt. And don't bother coming around to my place after this. Wow, it's almost as if the game is telling you to go to his place after this. In fact, why don't we just do that right now? Let's walk outside and go up to his house where his sister is there. Her name is Daisy. And there she is. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Jeez, that's lazy of him. This will help you. The most sensible thing anyone has ever said so far. And I receive a town map. Great, so now we can locate where we are, even though we know this game off by heart. Most of us who are Pokemon fans already know this game front, back, and center. Alright, so that's it pretty much for this part, guys. Just getting the intro out of the way. I will be back next part, where we will fight Gary for the second time and enter Viridian Forest. So, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.